With the Game Awards coming up next week, I wanted to recommend you the 10 most underrated games of 2025 that you probably didn't play. The first game I'm going to tell you about is The Seance at Blake Manor. This is a puzzle game that takes place in a ghost-infested Irish manor in the late 1800s. You play as a detective interrogating the different mystics that have come here to perform this seance with the goal of uncovering the original sin of this manor. This is a really stunning game, and if you're interested in learning about Irish history and the history of colonization of Ireland, I highly recommend you play it. The Drifter is a 2D point-and-click adventure game about a homeless man who was murdered by shadowy corporations, except he's brought back to life, but he has the feeling that something came back with him. If you're looking for a modern, thrilling take on the point-and-click adventure subgenre, you should definitely check this game out. If you're looking for something strange, unsettling, and very replayable, you should check out No Skin. This is a roguelike horror game that's kind of channeling Oregon Trail for me. If you're into horror games, I think this is a game much better experienced than explained. If you want something a little less scary and a little more absurd, you should check out Promise Mascot Agency. This is a really weird and funny management game where you're running a mascot agency, and so you send out different mascots to different events, and you have to try to decide who's going to be best for which situation. If you've been following me for a while, it will come as no surprise to you that Consume Me is on this list. This is a lifetime RPG in the style of a Persona game about a young woman who has an eating disorder, and she's navigating college applications, relationships, family pressure. If you want a game that's going to make you laugh and cry, you should definitely check it out. If you want a game that's just going to make you cry, you should play Dear Me, I Was. This is an interactive narrative game about the life of a woman from when she's a child all the way up until her death, and it is heart-wrenching. All of the artwork is done in watercolor, and so it's one of the most visually striking games you will play this year, and you can finish it in one sitting. But keep the tissues ready. If you're looking for something a little more action-oriented, you should check out Eternal Strands. This is an action-adventure game about combining different elemental attacks to pull off combos and to defeat bosses. Keep Driving is a nostalgic management RPG that takes place in the 2000s after you buy your first car, and it's about a road trip that you take and about the people you meet along the way, the people you pick up, like the hitchhikers, and all the different decisions that you have to make. There are pretty radically different endings to this game, and so it has a high degree of replayability if you're looking for that. The Berlin Apartment is a really interesting narrative game. It takes place in an apartment in Berlin, and you're tasked with cleaning it, and as you do, you find remnants of the past inhabitants of this apartment, and you end up playing through their lives and very pivotal points in their lives that took place in this apartment. It's a really interesting concept for a game, and one that I think is a good reminder of the histories unseen in all the different spaces we inhabit. Fretless is a really cool musical turn-based RPG that's kind of channeling Scott Pilgrim for me. As you're exploring in this game, you can modify your guitar to hit new sick riffs that unlock new attacks for you. This game has a banging soundtrack too, so highly recommend you check it out.